Hello everyone. Today I will create a virtual machine on AWS and create an FTP server for data storage. First I will create a new instance. You can name it whatever you want, I'll leave it as FTP SV. Next I will select the operating system of the virtual machine as Windows 2022 Server Base. I will choose the configuration of the virtual machine with T2 docks large instance, for CPU, and 16GB memory. Create a new key to ensure accounts and passwords are encrypted outside the internet. This PEM key file will be downloaded to your computer. I will leave the other parameters as default. Finally, select this orange button so it will create a virtual machine for you. Currently I am using a virtual machine for work. Now I will refresh the list of existing instances. This is my new virtual machine information, it is in pending status. I will save the virtual machine information to a notepad file. When you create a new instance, the system will automatically assign you a public IP address and a private IP address for you. Now I will connect to the virtual machine using the public IP address. In the RDP Client tab, upload the key PEM file you just downloaded. The server login name will be Administrator. Click Get Password and upload the PEM key file. Click this orange button, your password will appear. So you have enough information to log in. Now I will use remote desktop to connect to it. Enter your IP address, username, and password. Okay, we have successfully created a virtual machine on AWS. By default, other ports will be blocked, so you cannot use ping to public IP addresses. Now I will open the ICMP protocol so people can ping it. To do that, you will have to add rules in the security group of that instance in the inbound direction. Here, choose to add a rule and select the protocol type as ICMP. When you're done creating, select this orange button to save. You can't ping yet, the server will block the ICPM protocol, so you will access the server's firewall and create rules that allow computers to ping it. When you successfully create two rules, You can ping from the outside to the internal server. Now I will add FTP Server service on the server. I will select the relevant options for the FTP service, performing the steps as I am doing. Please wait a few minutes for the service to be added to the server. I will reboot to complete the installation. Enter Internet Information Service Manager. Right-click on Add FTP Site. Enter a name for this folder in IIS. Next, point the path to the folder where you want to save the files on the FTP server. I will create a new folder in the server's document folder. Enter the server's private IP address 172.31.90.187 and select No SSL. Authentication step, I will select Basic and all users, with read and write permissions. Select Finish to complete the configuration process. Now I will test FTP services on my computer. Open the folder and type ftp:// your IP address on the address line. So the FTP service is working. Enter your username and password to log in. You can upload and edit in your FTP folder. Now I will configure it to be able to access FTP using an external public IP address. To check if the FTP service has been NAT port 21 out, type the command telnet your public IP address. I will add rules to the instance to allow port 21 access from outside the Internet. Now try again. So port 21 is accessible from the outside. Now we will proceed to access the server. I need to adjust the firewall on IIS so I can access the FTP folder from outside to inside using the public IP address. Select FTP firewall support and fill in the parameters at data channel port range. Enter the range from 1025 and at external IP address of firewall, enter your public IP address. OK, now we'll try to access FTP using my public IP address. So it's successful. As an admin user, you can edit and upload any data you want. Upload and download speeds will depend on your server location and internet connection between countries. You can already save important data on the server, without having to access it. I will end the video here. If you do not succeed, please join my Telegram group below in the comments section. I will help you.